upselling, one thing to think about for all of us, whether Sean's in lawn care or whatever you're in, upselling. Upselling doesn't go as well if you say, do you want to add this? Or I think you need this, right? They feel like they're being upsold. But if you're able to position yourself and say, you know what, Blake, because of the fact that you had said blank, because of the fact that you had said, you don't want to mess with it, you don't want to get into a certain situation, and based on everything you told me and my experience with lawns like this, my recommendation would be that we handle all of this stuff now for 2 reasons. One, your lawn's going to look great the whole time, so we don't have to do a basic treatment and then put out fires as they occur with disease, with overgrowth, with whatever it is. And then number 2, it's actually exponentially more cost effective because it's far less resources, time, and I realize I'm being a little bit lazy here, but it's far less resources, time, energy, and effort on our part if we can get a treatment plan in place right now, because we're mitigating all of these things before they happen, right? So my recommendation, having worked with literally hundreds of homeowners like yours just in your situation, is I'd recommend that we put this treatment in place, because that way we're only having to have one conversation here at the beginning of the season. Everything's looking good. The lawn looks great all throughout the whole season there. You don't run into anything. Or we can do the minimum here and then ad hoc, you can call me based on I've got a brown spot here or a dead spot here, or I need this there. However, the cost tends to be a lot higher, and then also it's a lot bigger project if we wait, because by the time you're able to actually see the problem, it's been going on for 8-10 weeks. Does it make sense for us to just take care of everything right now before the season goes through? I don't know jack squat about what do they call that? I had a roommate in college that was horticulture. I'm not a horticulture person, but I'm guessing we're in the zip code of that holding water, that it is less time, energy, and effort to stop the problem from happening. That's how I would bring it up, is based on everything you told me, based on working with hundreds of homeowners exactly like yours, my recommendation would be to do this. And then just go, does it make sense to do that? They're a lot more likely to do the thing you need them to do if we go that way.
If you like this video, I got you. I'm going to hook you up. Click the link in my bio. I'm going to give you the closing mini masterclass. It's normally $300. I'm going to pay for everything. You're going to close a lot more business. You're going to make a lot more money. You're going to have a lot more fun. And you're going to be like, Matt Easton changed my life. And I'm going to be like, yes, I did. Did we just become best friends? And you're going to say, yes, we did. And then you and I are going to be best friends, and it'll be great. So click the link in my bio so we can be friends and you can close more business, and I'll cover all the cost. See you there.